Tonight, we bring you the story that is tearing the internet apart, shaking Hollywood to its core and leaving fans gasping for air. Forget everything you thought you knew about love, loyalty, and celebrity marriages, because young Jock and Kendra's world has just exploded in ways no one could have imagined. The man who once made us dance with his chart-topping hits is now on the floor himself, broken, beaten, and declaring to the world, "I'm done." But wait, this isn't just about a man walking away from a marriage. No, this is about secrets buried so deep they were never supposed to see daylight. A secret baby. A betrayal hidden in the shadows of a so-called break. And now, Kendra herself has broken the silence with revelations so raw, so shocking, that insiders are saying this could be the final nail in Jock's career. Reputation and marriage. Leaked messages. Explosive recordings. Friends turning into enemies. Twitter set on fire with hashtags nobody can stop repeating. Jock's tears streaming live. Kendra's fury broadcast to millions. And celebrities weighing in with comments that are ripping the industry apart. We have every insider detail. We have the receipts. And by the time this story is over, you will question everything you thought you knew about this couple. Because this isn't just a breakup. This is war. And in war, no one survives without scars. It all began with a single post-Dan emotional storm Jock never intended to unleash. In the dead of night, when most of the world was asleep, Jock typed out a message that would become the spark to ignite this inferno. "I'm walking away. I'm done. I can't fight anymore. Not when the one I love believes strangers more than me." Within minutes, screenshots spread like wildfire. Fans screamed. Blogs lit up. And before sunrise, Jock deleted the post, but it was too late. The damage was already done, behind the scenes. Sources tell us that Jock and Kendra had been spiraling for months. Every whisper of cheating, every DM from anonymous accounts, every photo leaked to the blogs, it was Kendra who received it first. And every time she confronted Jock, "Why do I have to hear about my husband's loyalty from the streets?" She allegedly screamed during one heated argument, according to a friend who claims to have overheard their fights through paper-thin walls. But nothing could have prepared the world for what came next. In an emotional sit-down interview, Kendra dropped the bombshell. During their so-called break, Jock fathered a child. A secret child. A child he kept from her until whispers grew too loud to ignore. Kendra's eyes burned with fury as she spoke, her voice trembling but sharp as a blade. "Do you know what it feels like?" she said. "To have strangers know your husband's truth before you do? To realize that while you're trying to heal, he's creating life with someone else." Social media lost its mind. The word "secret baby" trended for 48 hours straight. Clips of Kendra's revelation racked up millions of views. Fans posted side-by-side photos demanding DNA tests, tagging Jock relentlessly, begging him to speak. And speak he did, but not with words. Jock broke down live on Instagram, tears streaming down his face, pleading with fans to understand. "I never wanted it to be like this," he sobbed. "I tried to do right by everybody. I tried." His voice cracked, his hands trembling. But the comments showed no mercy. "Cheater, liar, you played her." Thousands of broken heart emojis flooded the feed. As if that wasn't enough. Insiders claim there are text messages allegedly sent from Jock to the mother of the child where he admits to hiding the truth from Kendra. Screenshots of those messages circulating in private group chats show Jock writing, "She can never know. Not now. Not while we're fixing things." But Kendra knew. She always knew. And when she confronted Jock, it wasn't a calm conversation. It was an eruption. Neighbors claim they heard glass shatter. One even claims to have recorded part of the FIDA-muffled audio file now circulating online. In the clip, a woman's voice believed to be Kendra screams, "You lied to my face while holding my hand in public." The man's voice, low, panicked, broken, pleads, "Please just listen to me." And just like that, the internet had its first leaked recording. Twitter exploded. Fans debated whether it was real, whether Jock had finally been caught. Memes spread like wildfire, photos of Jock crying, captions reading, "It's going down." Literally. Celebrities even chimed in. Safari dropped a cryptic tweet. "Sometimes your past catches up faster than your future." Spice posted a laughing emoji under a Shade Room headline. And Cardi B, never one to hold her tongue, tweeted, "A break ain't a free pass to make a whole baby. BF asterisk ing real. K asterisk," but the chaos didn't stop there. Fans began digging. Screenshots surfaced of Jock allegedly liking photos of the baby's mother on Instagram months before the reveal. Old interviews were unearthed where Jock awkwardly dodged questions about family expansion. Suddenly, everything looked like a breadcrumb trail leading to betrayal. Meanwhile, Kendra's supporters flooded her comments with love. "We ride with you. Leave him. You deserve better." But Jock's supporters, though fewer, fought back. It was a break. "Stop dragging him, at least he owned up." And then came the most shocking twist yet. A DM leaked from an alleged friend of Kendra's, claiming that she knew about the baby long before the public did, but stayed silent because Jock promised her the child would never affect their marriage. The message read, "Kendra is hurt, but she's not stupid." She knew. She was waiting for him to confess, and he never did. That's why she snapped. The narrative shifted overnight. Was Kendra complicit? Did she protect Jock's image for too long? Or was she simply a woman pushed past her breaking point by lies that piled higher than she could climb? The answer didn't matter. What mattered was the next move. Jock disappeared from social media. Kendra went silent. And fans, left in a frenzy, demanded answers. But just when everyone thought the storm was quieting, a new leak hit the internet, a video clip so explosive, so damning, that it left everyone gasping. Jock, drunk at a nightclub, slurring into the mic, allegedly ranting. "Marriage is a trap, man. You give them everything, and they still want more. They want blood. They want you to bleed." The crowd laughed nervously, but the cameras kept rolling. And within hours, the clip was viral. Joc's single quotes as meltdown wasn't just public, it was global, and as fans prepared for the fallout. No one could have predicted the betrayal waiting in the shadows. The nightclub rant was supposed to vanish into the noise of the night, a drunken slip swept away by music and chaos. But instead it became gasoline on an already raging inferno. By morning, the clip had been replayed across every gossip blog, dissected on TikTok frame by frame, and turned into an anthem of betrayal. "Marriage is a Trap" became the most viral soundbite of the week. Pieced into by influencers, mocked by comedians, and weaponized by Kendra's fans as proof that Jock had never respected her from the beginning. But insiders whispered there was more. Much more. Within days, a folder began circulating in back channels, titled Jock Files. It allegedly contained private videos, screenshots, and voice notes Jock had exchanged with people he thought he could trust. The most damning piece, a voice memo sent to a close friend in which Jock admits, "I can't let Kendra know the whole truth. She'll walk, and if she walks, everything collapses. The brand, the shows, the money. I need her to believe I'm fixing us, even when I'm not." The audio was leaked anonymously to a gossip page with over 2 million followers. Within hours, it spread like wildfire. The betrayal wasn't just personal anymore, was strategic. Fans gasped. Kendra's supporters screamed that she had been manipulated, strung along like a pawn in Jock's chess game. And Jock, he stayed silent. But silence is deadly in the age of social media. Kendra broke her own silence first, posting a cryptic Instagram story, a single sentence, white text on a black screen, "I will never be the fool again." The post disappeared within minutes, but screenshots had already been taken. Twitter went ballistic. Was this confirmation that she was leaving him for good? Was divorce imminent? And for good? Was divorce imminent? Behind closed doors, the tension boiled over. One insider claims that Kendra confronted Jock in a private phone call that was secretly recorded and then leaked online. In the clip, Kendra's voice trembles with rage. "You used me as a shield. You made me your cover story while you built another life behind my back." Jock's voice breaks. "It wasn't like that. I swear, it wasn't like that." The call cuts off abruptly, but the damage is irreversible. Fans weren't just taking sides anymore. They were declaring war. Hashtags erupted. Hashtag Team Kendra versus hashtag Free JOC. Twitter threads tore apart timelines with evidence, memes, and endless speculation. Even celebrities got dragged into the crossfire. T.I. posted a cryptic quote about loyalty. Erica Mena fired shots at Jock's toxic patterns. Kay and Lil Scrappy went live, shaking his head saying, "Man, if the street's talking this loud, then you already lost." The internet wasn't satisfied with just blaming Jock. They wanted receipts. And receipts they got. Screenshots leaked of Jock allegedly messaging multiple women on Instagram. Some while he was publicly repairing his marriage with Kendra. The messages were graphic, reckless, undeniable. "When can I see you again? Don't post nothing, keep it low." And then the most damning of all, "She watching everything now, so we gotta chill." The world gasped. The man crying on live, pleading for sympathy, was the same man sneaking into DMs behind closed doors. The betrayal was no longer just about a baby during a break. It was about a pattern of deception that stretched years. And Kendra. She had reached her breaking point. In an emotional sit-down with a blogger, she finally snapped. Her voice cracked as she revealed, this wasn't just one mistake. This wasn't just one child. It was a series of lies stacked on top of each other. And every time I thought we were rebuilding, he was already tearing us down again. The revelation shook fans to their core. Multiple lies. Was there more than one child? Was the secret baby only the tip of an iceberg, too massive to imagine? Within hours, rumors swirled of 2 additional women stepping forward, claiming to have had relationships with Jock during his marriage. One alleged she had proof in the form of texts and a hotel receipt. Another claimed she had voice recordings where Jock promised to leave his situation for her. Though unverified, the allegations spread like poison, shared millions of times before anyone could stop it. And then came the twist no one expected. The mother of Jock's secret baby went live. Her face blurred, her voice disguised, but her words sharp as daggers. "I didn't ruin anything. He told me they were done. He told me she knew. He told me I was part of his future." The internet combusted. Fans demanded to know, was Jock leading 2 women on at once? Was he painting different pictures depending on who he was talking to? Was the baby a product of confusion or of deliberate betrayal? The tension exploded when a new leak surfaced. A group chat screenshot allegedly showing Jock venting to friends. In the chat, he wrote, "If she leaves, I'll just replace her." Women are replaceable. The show must go on. The cruelty of those words lit the internet on fire. Kendra's supporters cried out in outrage. Jock's defenders grew quieter. And Jock himself. He finally re-emerged online. Re-died, exhausted, his voice low. "Y'all don't know the full story? You don't know the pressures I've been under. I made mistakes, but I'm not the monster they making me out to be." But no one wanted explanations anymore. They wanted accountability, and that's when the meltdown reached its peak. At an event meant to promote a reality show, Jock and Kendra appeared together on stage for the first time since the scandal broke. Cameras rolled, fans screamed, and then that happened. In front of the audience, Jock dropped to his knees, tears streaming, begging Kendra not to leave him. "Please, baby, don't give up on me," he cried, grabbing her hand. The crowd gasped, phones shot up. And the footage hit the internet before the night was over. But Kendra's face told the whole story. Stone-cold lips pressed tight, eyes refusing to meet his. She whispered into the mic, "You broke me in ways I can never forgive." And she pulled her hand away. The video hit 10 million views in 24 hours. Fans wept. Memes mocked. celebrities debated, and the internet declared it the most public humiliation of Jock's career. But just when everyone thought it couldn't get worse, a final leak emerged that would turn the scandal into an all-out war. A mysterious email sent to multiple blogs with the subject line, "The real secret?" Attached was a document claiming Jock's baby scandal was far darker than anyone had imagined, that the timeline of conception overlapped with a family tragedy, one Kendra had begged Jock to respect. The email ended with 4 words, "You don't know everything." And suddenly, the world realized they had only scratched the surface. The mysterious email sent shockwaves through the industry. "You don't know everything" wasn't just a warning, it was a promise. Bloggers, podcasters, and gossip sites dissected every word of the attached document. The timeline didn't just reveal a secret baby. It hinted that Jock's betrayal had collided with one of the darkest chapters in Kendra's personal life. Insiders whispered that during a period when Kendra was grieving a family loss, Jock was allegedly pursuing the relationship that resulted in the child. The betrayal wasn't just physical, it was spiritual. It was emotional theft at the deepest level. Fans cried out in fury. One viral tweet read, "Imagine burying your loved one while your husband is out making another family. I will never forgive him for this." Kendra's silence became louder than words. She deleted photos, wiped her social media clean, and unfollowed Jock. The digital divorce had begun. But Jock refused to stay quiet. He launched a live stream, pacing in a dimly lit room, his voice trembling as he confessed, "I wasn't perfect. But y'all don't understand, I was lost. I was trying to hold it all together. I made decisions I can't take back, but I'm not the devil they making me out to be." The live ended abruptly when comments flooded with accusations that he was reading off a prepared script. Fans claimed he was staging his breakdown for sympathy. Some even pointed out inconsistencies in his story dates that didn't align, excuses that sounded rehearsed. Trust was gone. And then the mother of Jock's secret child reappeared. This time she wasn't blurred and her voice wasn't disguised. She went live on her own account, eyes blazing with fury, declaring, "I stayed quiet for too long. I have nothing to hide anymore. He lied to me. He lied to her. And he lied to the world." She then revealed screenshots of messages where Jock promised her money, promised her stability, promised her a future, promises that never came true. One line stood out, shared across every platform within minutes. "You're safe as long as you don't say nothing." The internet erupted. Threats, lies, coercion. Jock's empire of deception collapsed in real time. Fans turned on him entirely, with former supporters switching sides overnight. Hashtags like #ProtectKendra and #ExposeJOC trended at #1. The pressure mounted so heavily that even network executives allegedly stepped in. Rumors swirled that Jock's future on reality TV was hanging by a thread, with producers terrified the scandal could taint their entire brand. Anonymous insiders leaked that meetings were held at lightning speed, debating whether to cut him loose or milk the drama for ratings. Meanwhile, Jock's inner circle began to crumble. Friends who once defended him started leaking their own receipts. One leaked text thread showed Jock mocking Kendra behind her back, writing, "She acts like a queen, but I make the rules." Another insider claimed Jock had been secretly recording conversations with Kendra to protect himself, a betrayal so deep it left fans speechless. But the most devastating betrayal came from within his own family. Jock's cousin allegedly went on a podcast, spilling everything. "He'd been lying for years. We tried to tell him this would catch up. He didn't listen. He thought he was untouchable." The cousin hinted at even more secrets yet to come, leaving listeners shaken. Kendra, however, wasn't done either. In a shocking twist, she agreed to appear on a major talk show. The episode aired to millions, and her words cut sharper than any blade. "I believed in him. I defended him when the world laughed. And all the while, he was laughing at me. You don't recover from that." The audience gasped, applauded, and social media lit up in solidarity. Jock watched in silence as the woman he once called his soulmate declared their love dead to the world. But then, in a move no one expected, Jock struck back not with words, but with footage. A leaked video surfaced online, Jock secretly recording one of their last arguments. In the video, Kendra appears furious, accusing him of betrayal, while Jock insists, "We were on a break. I didn't cheat. I didn't step out. I followed the rules you gave me." The clip went viral instantly, sparking chaos. Fans argued fiercely. Was Jock telling the truth? Did the break excuse everything? Or was this yet another manipulation tactic, exploiting Kendra's vulnerability for his own narrative? The war lines grew deeper. Celebrities jumped into the firestorm again. Tamar Braxton tweeted, "Break or no break, a child changes everything. Don't gaslight her." Meanwhile, Ray J chimed in, cryptically writing, "Sometimes the truth ain't clean. Sometimes the break is the break." But nothing prepared anyone for the final twist. In the midst of the chaos, another bombshell leak dropped this time, from an unknown email address calling itself Truth Teller. Attached were legal documents suggesting Jock had been paying hush money to keep yet another scandal buried. The papers referenced non-disclosure agreements, mysterious payouts, and names of women the public had never heard before. The internet combusted. If true, this meant Jock's web of secrets was far bigger than anyone imagined. Kendra's heartbreak was only the surface of a much darker empire of deception. That night, Jock went live one final time. His face hollow, his voice hoarse. He whispered, "I can't do this anymore. I'm done." He ended the stream abruptly, logging off without another word. And just like that, silence fell. But silence isn't peace. Silence is suspense. Fans waited. Blogs speculated. Was this the end of Jock's career? The end of their marriage? Or just the beginning of an even darker chapter? Kendra, standing taller than ever, made her last move. A final post on Instagram, a photo of herself in all black, captioned with a single line, "Rest in peace to who I thought you were." The internet exploded. Tears, rage, applause. The story had come full circle. But the scars would never fade. And somewhere in the shadows, Truth Teller promised there was still more to reveal. The world realized the truth. This wasn't just a scandal. This was an unraveling. And no one, not Jock, not Kendra, not the fans, would ever look at love, loyalty, or marriage the same way again. And there you have it, every lie, every leak, every betrayal laid bare for the world to see. But trust me when I say this, the story is not over. Because every single day, new receipts are dropping. New voices are coming forward, and new secrets are being dragged out from the shadows. If you blink, if you look away for even a second, you will miss the next bombshell, and it could change everything you thought you knew about young Jock and Kendra's implosion. So ask yourself, right now, do you really want to be the person scrolling through Twitter hours late while everyone else is already screaming about the next leak? Do you really want to be the last to know when the next shocking recording drops? No, you can't afford to sit this one out. That's why you need to hit that like button until it breaks. Smash subscribe like your reputation depends on it. 'Cause this channel is where the truth comes first, unfiltered and unapologetic. And don't just watch, be part of the firestorm. Drop your comments below. Whose side are you on? Was Jock misunderstood, or was this the most calculated betrayal in celebrity history? Your voice matters, and the world is watching, because this isn't just entertainment anymore. This is history unfolding before our very eyes. And if you miss what happens next, you'll regret it forever. So lock in now. Like, comment, subscribe, stay loud. Stay ready, because the next chapter is coming. And it will be bigger than anything you've seen yet.